we've been waiting for an Apple event for quite some time, and it looks like that might be next week. Have you got something to share on this, Sam?
Well, the invites have actually been sent out.
Have they? Oh, right.
They have. They've been sent out, and it looks very. It's like a video clip, and it looks very augmented reality. This, I would like to show it, but I can't. It's probably on YouTube, isn't it? There's 10 billion people on YouTube covering Apple, including us. And the logo is kind of this swirly apple thing.
Oh, it looks a bit fancy.
If you were around, if you were around in the kind of 80s, the first Mac actually said hello in this kind of swoopy, and it looks like they're paying homage to the L, well, the E and the L in this thing, obviously reversed. But the video itself, which doesn't look like it's here, the video itself is this logo coming in on a a background, a real live action background, which suggests AR. People are saying it might suggest AR.
That could be interesting.
Because it's been rumored they're working on a set of AR glasses, and
we've talked about that before.
This actually could be devices. We're hearing about new iMacs. We're hearing about new MacBook Pros. We're hearing about the long-awaited Apple AirTags, which I think we've spoken about in the past.
Yeah, we have. The AirTag, that'll be interesting, won't it?
Yeah. What else? I'm not too sure what else, but
the Apple Pencil 3. Don't forget the Apple Pencil 3.
How could I forget?
Everybody needs their Apple Pencil. Everybody. I didn't. Yeah.
I've got one.
Oh, have you?
Barely use it.
Yeah, I didn't think you would. I mean, that was going to be my question, is what on earth do you use it for?
Taking notes mostly, but my handwriting is terrible, so now I just record meetings.
Well, yeah, there is that. Probably easier to transcribe it. I've actually been using the transcribe function on Mac quite a lot recently. I find that quite effective.
What, when you speak into it and it types it all out for you?
Yeah. You just sit there and read, or not even read, I suppose. Just dictate, and it will write documents for you. And most of the time, it's pretty good.
I bet you'd just like to think that you've got some sort of personal assistant. Jenny, write this down. I've got a thought. Siri.
Well, I'm a Twin Peaks fan, so it would always be Diane. But it's a bit weird, actually, when you go to do that, because as soon as you go to do that, that's when you have essentially writer's block. And, it can be a little bit confusing. But I think it's definitely a good way of taking notes, probably more so than an Apple Pencil. But the Pencil 3 is coming, and will that have any new features in it? What features can you add to a pencil?
Well, I mean, let's open the article and see.
Will there be a rubber on the end of it? I don't know.
It would be nice.
But anyway, so this event is Apple the 20th, April the 20th, is when this event is. So that's in 5 days' time from when we're recording this. So hopefully, our next show, we might have some new devices to talk about, which would be cool. We might have some new iMacs, as you mentioned, and of course the Pencil 3. Have you found anything about the Pencil 3?
There are. I'm looking now. There are some, rumors about an iPad as well. By the way, I don't think they'll just release a pencil. What's your obsession with the pencil?
I just think it's funny.
Spring-loaded event, specially released. I mean,
it's like the fact that they named the AirPods, the over-the-ear headphones, AirPods Max. I mean, it just amuses me because it's just ridiculous. I just don't know why. Frankly, when the iPad came out, I thought it was ridiculous because it's the iPhone. There were a whole load of memes on the internet about the iPhone Clown Edition. People holding up to their head because it's just. And I still think it's a bit weird when you see people out there taking photos with them. Right, that's a bit strange.
It's a good camera. It might be their only camera that they've got. I don't know.
It's true.
It might be out rocking Android with an iPad.
It does tend to be the boomers, though.
Yeah. But I'm just looking at this image of the Apple Pencil, and it has reminded me. This is significant. The fact that this whole tip comes out, which might suggest that there's different types of nibs that you can use. Maybe like, what's the handwriting? What's the art of handwriting called? Calligraphy.
Oh, that would be interesting.
Maybe something like that. Yeah.
Or a lead version, so you can actually use it as a real pencil.
LED version. Yeah.
See, that would be cool if you had a pencil that allowed you to actually, if you could draw on like regular paper, and it would also take that into the computer. That I would be interested in.
You can. That's a thing. Moleskin.
All right. Well, I'll look that up later. Anyway.
You're welcome.
No problem. Well, it's a good job that we have this show where we can learn about all of these new technology advances, even if it's one of the hosts that's learning about them. Okay, so next up we have Amazon.